You know, Steppin Marcus J. Live from the Den, LegacyInternetRadio.com, and MixLR, Dating Pool Diva. Let's move on to the next question. What you got, girl?
Okay, you guys got really excited on that last one. Hopefully you're just as enthusiastic about this one. Oh, and I first of all want to say that Steven is one of our DP Love Revolution bloggers, and he is very, very committed to the group. So I just want to say thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
All right, gentlemen first, and then women jump in there. You observe two different attractive ladies walking down the street. One is dressed plainly, smiling, and has a very sexy, casual walk. The other is all put together, has a calm expression, and walking hurriedly with her briefcase to her destination. Which do you approach, and why?
I mean, that's a weird question, because it doesn't speak to, you know, the individual's physical attractions, what you like. You like a chick that's natural. You like a chick that's got all the, what I like to call production with her.
Which one would you approach?
And me personally, I don't like the production. I don't like the fake hair, and I don't like the fake eyelashes, and I don't like the extra makeup. And so it don't matter about her briefcase. It don't matter where she going. For me personally, I would prefer a woman that's more natural. So
I think what I'm trying to touch in the question is demeanor. More demeanor.
Okay, give it to me. Give it to me one more time, because as a man, of course, as normal, I'm more focused on what she looked like, because again, because again, men are visual, and I think ladies miss the fact that men are visual.
Right.
And so, in the sense of, you know, that's a good point. The fact that the way you presented the question, I missed everything except for how they looked.
Well, the first thing I said was both of them are attractive. You're attracted to both women, but one of them is plainly dressed. Okay. She's calm, relaxed, and she's just doing her thing. Okay. The other one is in a rush. She has a briefcase. She got somewhere to go. Okay. Okay. Both of them are good looking.
I mean, I guess it would depend on what the good looking. I don't mean to be difficult with regards to the question. You are. I know I'm being difficult, but I mean, again, there's different levels of attractive. But for the purposes of answering your question, me personally, I would probably be more likely to approach the woman that does not appear to be in a hurry, because you're more likely to get somebody that's going to stop and kick it with you. If you see somebody that's got a briefcase and she's running to do whatever it is she's trying to do, then she probably ain't got time to talk to your ass. Right. So, I see that. You know, so, Grizz, am I tripping here?
No, I would go with both of them, first of all.
Of course you would.
just what I would do, I want the girl that's in a hurry, because she got so much time on her hands. She ain't got time to be sitting down, wasting, and she probably got a lot of repression up in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she busy. The way you're describing it is like she's a career woman. She's focused on making sure she's getting what she wants out of this world. She getting it.
Big Roo, what's your thoughts? So they wanted to go around the room to the fellas before. Yeah. Big Roo, what's your thoughts, man?
Personally, I would probably go with the one who's just kind of chilling, just walking, that sort of thing. Usually, you know, if you're in a hurry, then your time is very limited. And I'm a big person of, I know your time is valuable, and I get that. But, you know, if we're going to make a relationship work, if you can't treat me like your job. That's just me.
I just want to make a comment on that.
It's your segment.
Just in general. I think that I understand you guys' perspective of the calm, you know, relaxed chick or whatever. But if I was a guy, I would go after that business career woman, because she got things to do. She getting stuff done. And, she's probably not a lazy person. She probably, you know, is goal-oriented and things of that sort. The traits that I would look for in a woman if I was a guy.
Well, if that's what we're assuming she is.
Right. Because
that's the whole thing. We're assuming.
We can't assume that the sister who's casual don't do nothing. Maybe you might be catching her on her day off and she's chilling.
And that's the whole thing. That's my opinion about, you know, the representative. Because the representative is always what you are not sure what she is what you think she may be. That's just me.
Toyarna is like about to jump out of the chair right now. I'm gonna call her out because it's almost as if it's almost like she's like no. So seriously, like your body language just now was like you was about to jump in a double dutch. You was like jumping in a double dutch, and you wasn't sure when you was gonna jump in. Please just jump in now and say what you got to say.
Okay.
We talking about you? Is this you?
Well, I have been both. I have been the young lady that's dressed plainly and, smiling and, I'm doing my errands or whatever at Walmart. But then, 9 to sometimes 8 o'clock, Monday through Thursday or Friday, I'm on the grind. And I still will put on a smile. I think for me, I would want a guy, if I was either way, busy or not, you should have an elevator speech. However long it takes you to go up to an elevator and down, that should give you enough time to say your name and pretty much represent yourself and say, to make it be something, make it something, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by Jay, but just making it something interesting for me to talk to you. But it doesn't really matter. I think that it's just like, guys, how you guys really approach a woman, because I've been that woman and on both ways, and brothers have not even approached me, and I smile. I don't have a stone face when I'm out in public. I try not to. I know y'all laughing at me, but whatever, that one time. But anyway, that one time. But I really do work hard in trying to be approachable.
I mean, honestly, that's a trick question, because the reason why it's a trick question, because I would think most men would want a woman who has both characteristics. Because I do want my woman to be ready for the boardroom and hold up and get stuff done. Also, I want my woman to be able to lay back and chill and take, and enjoy life as well. To me, that is a trick question. It's really unfair, because.
But this is a real situation. This happens every day. You could be at the mall, you could be at the park, you could be in a business complex and see these two people.
All right, but here's the deal. Here's the deal. I don't think that it's a fair question.
I agree with that.
I don't think it's a fair question.
But it's an everyday question.
Okay, it's an everyday question, but it's not a fair question.
That's an everyday question.
Okay, I flip it.
Before you flip it, let me tell you why it's not a fair question. Because it suggests that there's some sort of deficiency with the brother who sees these two women, and one of them is more important than the other, or more accessible than the other.
But you make a choice in real life.
Right, exactly. We make a choice. So don't give me stuff about my choice. I choose the one that I choose. Because me personally, for me, in those situations, it wouldn't have nothing to do with, and I made a choice because I was forced to.
Right.
But for me, it would be more about how she looked and what her vibe was. It ain't got nothing to do with the fact she got on jeans or sweatpants or whatever versus her briefcase and her business suit. That to me ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
That's
the reason why it's not a fair question.
But it can go both ways.
Listen. Assuming that she has assuming both ladies have what you are looking for. Both ladies.
Assuming that they both are, all right, let's say to make it completely simple, let's say they twins who come from different mothers. They don't know each other, but they twins. They look exactly the same.
Right.
They dress the same, got the same hairdo, everything. The only difference is one got on jeans and the other one got on a business suit with a briefcase. I would still probably get with the sister who is more casual, simply because she's not busy.
Right. Well, you have a choice.
So what's the problem?
I agree with you.
But you act like you didn't understand.
The problem is,
all right. Before Ruben gets the next comment, but I want to make sure that we giving love to the cyber family. Tony is hitting us up saying men are intimidated too easy, keep taking the easy route and miss out on the gym. Ladies, we're gonna let you get back on that. Big Ro, you were gonna make a comment.
Yeah, I mean, it's for one, I think it's unfair to assume that we automatically go for either the easy one or the hard one, because really there's no easy or hard in that. It's just two different types. Personally, I want my woman to have both of that. I think that's an unfair question to me, because you're making me make a choice on something. Maybe I want both.
You can't go after both at the same time.
Once again, and I've said this numerous times, There's A, there's B, there's always C.
And then you end up with neither lady that you're attracted to.
But
so
this is the one I really want later because I waited for C.
I'm going to tell you why the businesswoman is more of a challenge. Because she's going somewhere. You're going to have to kind of chase her down to get her phone number. Right?
I think that's what it is. I think it has to do, like I said, the elevator speech. If you woke up tomorrow and you know you had a 15-minute window, and this 15-minute window gave you 2 females at the exact same time, you have 15 minutes to decide, okay, I can pick this young lady who's probably maybe have a day off, or I'm assuming she's approachable, or I can pick the 15 minutes to find somebody who's going to work, doing the same routine that I might be doing. Now, I'm saying it can flip, because I'm going to tell you, for brothers, I've seen guys who had on their gym shorts and their T-shirts and they're chilling, and I've seen the guys with the ties and the suit. And, you know, again, a woman can make the same type of decision as well as, you know, who she wants to approach. But guess what I'm going to approach? I'm going to approach the guy that's smiling at me. I'm going to approach the guy that's going to say, hey, how you doing? I'm going to approach that person. So the young lady who's probably smiling, you guys are probably going to get to her quicker because you figured that's your sign to say, hey, yo, she smiled at me today. Yeah. She could have just had gas. Yeah. But you don't know that.
I want to go ahead and address what Tony is saying about it being a matter of intimidation. I just disagree with that because when we're talking about someone who appears to be more carefree versus someone who has the look of being busy, and if you're not busy, why would you want to run down the person that's busy? You know what I mean? Like, that's why I don't think it's a fair question. It's not a fair question in the sense that if someone is trying to run and catch the train, you know, I'm from Jersey, and this is how we think. We're trying to catch the train, trying to catch the bus. You got somebody that's walking down Ocean Avenue in Jersey City. It's a shout out to my hometown. And they walk into the corner of Claremont and Ocean to catch the 3. Versus someone that's just walking past Claremont on the way to Carteret. Which one you going to holler at? They're twins. They both walking down the street.
I'm going after that brother that looked like he got a job.
So you're going to run after the brother as he's jumping his ass on the 3 on his way downtown or the Journal Square. That's how you going to run after that guy, knowing that it's a possibility that he ain't even going to respond to you because he's on his way to go where he's going, because do what he's doing, and he ain't got time to try to holler at somebody versus somebody who's just walking past the bus stop.
If we both jump on sub together.
But you know what that word is they have for that? It's called perpetration.
I mean, I just don't think that this is a fair question, and I haven't heard either of you. I haven't heard either of you debunk the fact that I said that this is an unfair question. Neither one of y'all has said anything that would tell me that I'm wrong.
I don't think it's an unfair question because I have been in situations, and I'm only talking for me, that I have been busy, and I've had some brothers that would try to, pumping gas, for example. Remember, I got mad pumping my gas.
Question. Yes,
you could have paid for my gas though. But anyway, the gas brother.
Pay your own gas.
But shout out to the gas brother. But hey,
I don't know you. Who's paying for your gas for?
But hey, you ear hustled me.
My own gas.
You ear hustled me for 10 minutes while pumping my gas.
You stood there and talked to me. Buy my gas.
I mean, that sounds like you cost us something, as we talked about last time. That's why I disagree with that whole thing.
Yeah,
I'm paying you for your 10 minutes. This ain't a phone sex operation.
Man, you crazy as hell with that.
Too often. So if you are,
now we're cheering.
Well, I mean,
we're cheering
like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
you just called
it's such a privilege to talk to you that I gotta pay to talk to you by buying you gas.
What's that 1-866?
No, it's not.
Now, what if I ask for a nice gesture?
No, I put it in. I pay for the gas. He's just standing there watching to make sure it doesn't fall out the car. That's idiotic.
But that's one person out of how many people on the planet?
That's Petersburg.
Well, thanks. I grew up in Petersburg. I guess I'm that guy now. But real talk. I mean, to me that's crazy, and it is what it is. You sit here, you give us 2 choices when it's always more than 2. You sit here, you want us to make a split decision whether we're gonna be right or wrong. I mean, it is what it is. That's the chance you have to take. But you're not going to sit here and say, and pigeonhole me
Okay.
In a situation
That's a question.
where I don't believe
Let me just reset. It's 9 o'clock. Ain't no hashtag with Marcus J live from the den of Legacy Internet Radio.com and MixLR. Obviously, we're going over because this is too good for us to stop. I want to go ahead and reset what we got going on. First, I want to give a shout out to S.Y. Butler for still listening to us. We got your comment, girl, and we've seen it. I'll just say that. Author Kharisma, Dating Pool Diva, is going to reread the question that we're getting on in case anybody missed it, and then we're going to continue our conversation after the Dating Pool Diva reads the question. Ms. Toyarna is going to jump in and address what Ruben was just saying. Reread the question, please. Reread the original question, and then we will move on. Go ahead.
Okay, gentlemen, you observe two different attractive ladies walking down the street. Both of them are attractive to you. One is dressed plainly, smiling, and has a very sexy casual walk. The other is all put together, has a calm expression, and walking hurriedly with her briefcase to her destination. Which do you approach and why?
So that's what I want to get back to. The question is y'all think it's a trick question?
I didn't say trick question.
Okay,
I said that. I didn't say trick question.
You did.
Okay.
Someone did up in the circle.
Okay.
Then my question to you guys to help us to understand is, what does a woman has to do or be to make you approachable for you to approach her? I mean, because obviously that is the question. Which woman is approachable to you? The one smiling or the one that's busy?
Well, I'm gonna take the different approach from Marcus J and Big Rube. Like, they would go with the plain dress sister. I'm going with the well dressed sister that's on a rush. For this, just on this basis only, she busy. She ain't got time to be dealing with nobody. Probably me neither. You know, but you want to get straight and to the point. You know, hey, I like you. You look good. I'm gonna pay for your gas. I disagree with y'all on the gas thing.
I ain't got time for that.
Yeah, I know you don't, but you gotta pay to play, brother. You got to. If you don't pay,
At least offer.
Exactly. Then you gonna be left out in the dark. Women are very simple, just like men are very simple. We just don't speak the language. Some women, and I'm not saying all, some women still go old-fashionedly.
I'm going to go ahead and get a couple of comments in from the Ain't No Half Steppin Marcus J fan page before Toyarna jumps back in. S.Y. Butler is hitting us up there, kind of going back to the last segment. She would definitely embarrass her child. So remember the previous conversation that we had. She's also saying don't sleep on the relaxed chick. So she's somewhat, I guess, endorsing the comment that Big Ruben and I had. And I stand firm on my position on the fact that the sister who may be relaxed would be the more, for me, the more likely target. Not because I'm intimidated by the business chick. I mean, that to me is ludicrous to even suggest that.
A lot of brothers are.
Yeah, but we talking about these dudes right here in this room right now. You know, ain't nobody scared of you because you got a job. Ain't nobody scared of you because you fine and you smarter than me and make more money than me. That don't bother me. That don't bother me. You know why? Because you know why? Because when we go home, we equals. That's why. True. When we go home, we equals. You know, we could be 50-50 or 51-49, depending on how your house runs. But it don't matter.
You gotta get us to your home first.
No. That's not even what I'm talking about. That's not even what I'm talking about. That's not even what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is once you get past all the courting and all that kind of stuff, because see, a lot of times what happens is you get brothers who have intimidation issues, as Tony suggested. But then you got brothers who don't. And you got sisters who expect the brothers to be intimidated. And so they carry themselves a certain kind of way. And those of us who don't give a damn that you make more money than us, we looking at y'all like, why you acting stank? I mean, okay, you make more money, but it's all going in the same pot. So what's the difference? If I was making more money, you wouldn't be looking at me like that. You'd be expecting me to make more money. So if we in 2013... and everybody wants to have the new age way where we do things, then cut the bull and let's just do this together. All this walking around thinking about you supposed to be treated a certain kind of way because you got a briefcase and make extra money and you busy. Whenever you busy, I'm busy too.
But that's the same perpetration though, bro, that I'm thinking. That women, they put up that front, honestly, I believe, because the way the culture and the way that we live in America, especially sisters, being that they graduate more than we do, being that they get better paying jobs for the most part, they outnumber us for the most part, so they naturally have that built into them. What I'm saying is, for me, is you gotta get past, you gotta first know that that's a front. A woman that's out there doing all that, deep down inside, when she go home, if she go home by herself, she want to go home and be cuddled and, you know, cared for and all that. So you got to just break through all of that. I ain't got no problem breaking through all that, because I don't, like Marcus J said, when the door is closed, I'm going to see you for who you are.
Tony is hitting us up on the MixLR page, agreeing with you, Toyarna. You don't know why she looks the way she's looking or where she's going. Sometimes the gas face is an attempt to mask low self-esteem. Maybe a confident man is what she needs, or she could be stressed and needs someone to distract her and make her smile. You never know when she could change someone's day or life for the better. I just got this feeling from y'all that y'all want us to be checking for this busy chick. And the fact that we not, y'all feeling some kind of way about that. Someone address that, please.